Alright guys, before we get to today's video, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that took part in the Raid Shadow Legends campaign and that signed up using my referral link, as campaigns like this really help to cover the cost of the channel and allow me to work on bigger videos without stressing out about the time it takes, and it's because of that we've got some really big videos coming your way over the next 2 months. In the meantime though, if you want to take part in the campaign, it is still live. We're currently at 7 of the 101 sign-ups that we need to complete it, so if you're a new player and you want to try out Raid, make sure to sign up using the link in the description, as it helps the channel out massively. Plus, if you're one of the top 10 players who play the most, then you'll get a special shout out in the next video. With around a year until the release of WWE 2K22, the next game in the series is already deep into development, with Visual Concepts essentially throwing out everything that they did with 2K20 as a look to reboot the series and do it right. While the biggest changes coming to the game are already underway, today we're going to be taking a look at 5 smaller changes that, while still pretty simple, will make a big difference. Number 1. The ability to search moves in Create a Moveset. First up on our list, we have the addition of a search option in Create a Moveset, which is something that I feel would make a great addition, as rather than having to scroll through hundreds of different moves, a search option would allow players to quickly find the move that they're looking for. For example, if I wanted to set a pile driver as a finishing move, usually I would have to search through the entire list to find the move that I wanted. However, by using the search option to find any moves that are marked as a pile driver, this whole process becomes a whole lot quicker and it allows me to find all variations of the move, whereas if I just scroll down to P, then I would have missed out on all these different variations. Number 2. The ability to set alternate attires as an alternate when downloading. Our second simple change comes when downloading attires from community creations, as one of the most annoying things about the way downloads currently happen is that alternate attires aren't set as alternates, meaning players have to manually edit each attire and set that as an alternate before it shows up on the selection screen. To fix this, I've included a new option that appears once the download completes, with this option giving players the choice of setting the download as an alternate attire, meaning players no longer have to manually do this once the download completes. Number 3. The ability to set the default camera. The main camera angle used in the series has always been something that I'll find players arguing over. There's a lot of people like having the camera face the crowd so that it mirrors what you see on TV, whereas other people like the camera facing the stage like it used to be. Rather than forcing players to use the default option, why not include an option that allows players the choice between the two, where you can freely pick between having the hard cam face the crowd or having it face the stage. If they wanted to, 2K could even take the option one step further and include the ability for players to position the camera freely, allowing the player to fully customise the height, the depth and the zoom, which they could then save to use in matches. Number 4. Customising hair length. This feature is actually something that we've seen already in the series, as it was a mainstay of the games on last gen, allowing players to select a hairstyle and then customise the length of the hair. Sadly, this feature hasn't been seen on current gen, but it is a feature that is extremely useful for creators and something that would be a great addition in 2K22, as should you find a hairstyle that's slightly too long or a little bit too short, then having the option to customise it and change the length would make for a great addition. Number 5. Remove or change entrance props. Our last suggestion for today comes in relation to create an entrance, as these days a lot of superstars come out holding items such as umbrellas, water bottles, fans, all kind of different things, but while these entrances work fine for the people they belong to, using them with other superstars can be a little bit out of place. For that reason, here's 2 simple improvements that I would put forward, the first one being the option to hide options when selecting an entrance that uses a prop, which if enabled will see the entrance take place with the prop rendered invisible. By doing this, it allows players to use these entrances with props that don't necessarily go with the superstar they're creating, as the prop is hidden. Taking things one step further, rather than just hiding the prop, players could also be given the option to replace it, which would see them select an object from a list, which they could then use in its place. This would be a great way for players to customise entrances and make them fit the character that they're creating, with this change being a really simple one that would be quick and easy to set up, as 2K already have a huge library of props that they could include. So there you go, that's 5 simple changes that I would like to see implemented into WWE 2K22. Let me know what you think of them in the comments and which of these you would most like to see added to the game. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.